Hi everyone, today's unboxing is for the monthly subscription service to Beyond the Book Club, which is a book subscription service that features a newly released Christian fiction in different genres. You don't get to pick the genre, it's just a surprise. And 3 to 5 wrapped gifts that are labeled for you to open up as you get to different pages within the book, so it makes it a whole experience. If you are familiar with Once Upon a Book Club, this is the Christian fiction version of that. They have 2 boxes, the adult box and then the young adult box. And like I said, it's a variety of genres. They have fantasy, historical fiction, they have romance, mystery, drama, all kinds. It's just new release. So, okay, and the box is $59.99. That does include shipping. They just launched something a month or two ago where they're giving points. I haven't read up too much on it. I know that I probably earned some points in just getting the box. I think maybe sharing it, but I'm not sure. But it is something that you can look into on their website, and I will leave a link to their website below. All right, so let's dive into this. This is the December 2025 box. Let's open it up and see what we've got. Right. So pulling everything out, we have page 150. Here's after we've read the last page, page 120. Also on page 150, 2 of them. And then the first one we're going to open, which is going to be page 30. But let's pull the book out. What a beautiful looking book. Okay, so our book for December 2025 is The Christmas Stranger by Richard Paul Evans. It is a nice little hardcover. I've not actually I don't think I've read anything by Richard Paul Evans. So this will be new. This one's kind of cool because you can see here it's got the uneven pages. Some people like that, some people don't. For me, it doesn't matter as long as I can read it. But it is kind of one of those that gives you kind of the vintage feel. Okay, so let's see what this book is about. 3 years after losing his family in a Christmas Eve accident, grieving Paul Wanless hasn't just given up on Christmas, he's given up on life. He can't imagine anything to keep him here, not his work as a computer repairman, not the residents in his Salt Lake City neighborhood, and certainly not the idea of connecting with someone new. When a stranger knocks on his door claiming to be picking up his laptop, Paul allows him in but discovers the man has a very different mission in mind. The mysterious stranger's name is Gabriel, and when Paul finds himself opening up to his visitor, Gabriel tells him, "I wouldn't do it if I were you. It's not what you think." He then departs without a word. Paul brushes the experience aside as some trick of the imagination until he crosses paths with a young widow and her bullied son, who've also received a visit from Gabriel. Before he knows it, his life is filled with chaos, commotion, and excitement he hasn't felt in years. Has Gabriel brought new people into his life for a reason? But why? And who or what really is this Christmas stranger? Ooh. Wow, I kind of see where it's going, and I'm going to be excited to read it to see what kind of twist we get in there. Okay, so when we look at page 30, oop, sorry, I'm knocking things over here. Okay, when we get to page 30, oh, let it snow. It's a little sign. Look at that. Actually, I'm going to leave it. I mean, you can prop it. I love that you can prop it, though. That's very cool. Okay, page 30. Okay, the street lamps were dressed for the holidays, wrapped with garland and glittering decorations of snowflakes and 8-pointed Christmas stars hung across the street from pole to pole. Okay, and then we have page 120. Oh, look, it's got a little bow on it. Okay, on page 120, I could feel that. Gotta be careful, it's breakable. Oh my gosh. We've got a Hip Hip Hooray glass. Look at this. Oh, the ombre look is awesome. It's glass, right? Yep, glass. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna set that there. And that was on page 120. Okay, so this is a few things because everyone clapped. Come up here, Paul. And he goes to the front of the room. Speech, speech, and everybody claps again. So there's the hip hip hooray. He raised his glass. Let's raise our glasses to fond memories and a beautiful new year. Salute. So it's a toasting glass. Awesome. So then I have two for page 150. Ooh, love it when we get food. We have a sugar cookie with buttercream icing. And oh, that's so cute. It's artificially flavored pistachio macaron hot chocolate mix. But I'm loving this little container that it's in. Okay, so we have food and drink. All right, so let's look at 150. Oh, my goodness, I just noticed. Look. Did you see it when I passed by it? There's pictures. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. 150, if I could actually get to it. There it is. The home smelled as delicious as the day before, but with a new aroma, hot cocoa, and fresh baked sugar cookies. Awesome. Okay, and then we have our last item, which is after we've read the book. Stormy, a Martian. Prayers for a woman's heart. They look like cards. Purposeful prayers and faith-building scripture verses to bless your heart. Oh, how sweet. So that's going to be cards. On different cards, you can pull them out each day. How awesome is that? All right. So that is everything that I got in my December 2025 Beyond the Book Club subscription box. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my unboxings. As always, I love your comments. What'd you think of what we got in this box? What was your favorite item? Have you read anything by Richard Paul Evans? What was your favorite Christmas story this year? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. So what do I think of this box? Well, I love this box. You pretty much had me at book subscription. And this one I find very fun. I think that they curate very well for the different pages. It's so awesome. I love the selections that we get. I love it so much. I love the curation so much that even if I have the book, I'll go ahead and get the box anyway because I love the curation on them. So this book, I do not have this book, and I also love that it's a hardcover one. We don't get those too often, but I am appreciative of the hardcover ones when we do get them. Um, so I definitely recommend this box. I will tell you that um, if you're subscribed, well, actually, you don't even have to be subscribed. If you go onto their website, they do give you a heads up as to what book is being featured in the upcoming box. So if you decide that you need to skip or cancel, I've never tried skipping, so I can't even tell you what the process is there, if they even allow it. It might be where you have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know, because I just want to stay subscribed. But if you happen to, it's a book you don't want, or it's a book that you already have, you have that option ahead of time before they ship boxes out. So I find that really cool. Like I said, I like it so much that I go ahead and get the box anyway, even if I'm like, oh, well, I got that book, so I'm just going to get another copy. So that is going to be it for today's video. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.